Okay, this is vertex form, completing the square. The second day, we're going to complete the square to get vertex form. Okay, so just a little recap of when we solved by completing the square. Remember, we moved the 14 out of the way. We left a blank space. We divided by 2 and then squared it, and I got to add to the other side. And then we use the square root property. X minus 4 is plus or minus root 2, add 4, add 4. X is 4 plus or minus the square root of 2. That's the exact value. Okay. We're going to use those same skills today. What we're going to do is we're going to go from standard form, and we are going to transfer it into vertex form. And if you remember vertex form, H and K, H goes left and right. So you can see this is what we're going to get when we complete the square. We'll start off with A equals to 1, and then I'll show you how to deal with what happens when A is not 1. This is just a recap of H and K. We already went through that stuff in lesson 2.6. Okay, so when we're going to write in vertex form, again, we are going to end in this form. So we're completing the square to get this. What we do is we move this out of the way. I move the 4 to the other side, and we wait till later. Right here is where I complete the square. I like to leave a little space there because I'm going to have to add something to the other side. My value of A is 1, no big deal. Cut it in half. This is the same thing that we did when we solved. Cut it in half, square it, plus 1. If I add 1 to the right side of the equation, I have to add 1 to the left side. Now we're ready to bring it back. Y equals x minus 1 squared plus 3. The vertex is 1, 3. The axis of symmetry is x equals 1. It opens up. This is a minimum. So this is a much better way to find vertex form and to graph than the way we did it earlier in the chapter. Now, this is the big thing. When you have a value of negative 3 there, I move the 10. And now we factor the negative 3 out. That's the big move. It's a new move. And we leave a space inside the parentheses. And now when I complete the square, I do the same thing. I divide by 2, plus 3, square it, plus 9. Here's the thing. I didn't actually add 9 to the right side. I actually added negative 3 times 9. Because this is equal to this, and we're multiplying it by negative 3, you have to respect the fact that I would FOIL this back together, negative 3x squared minus 6x minus 27. I really did minus 27 over here, and that's the hardest thing to understand about all of this. And then we bring the 37 back, and we get y equals negative 3 times x plus 3 squared plus 37, 7. And I have a vertex of negative 3, positive 37. And we are opening down, and we are narrower, and we could graph. Again, you try this one. Hit pause if you so choose. Move the 5. Y minus 5 equals x squared plus 6x, blank space. Leave a space. I'm creating a perfect square. Divide by 2. Square it. 9. I did not have a value of A. I don't have to worry about that special case. Add 9 to both sides. Y plus 4. Bring the 4 back. Y equals x plus 3 squared minus 4. The vertex is at negative 3, negative 4. It opens up. I know a lot of stuff about the parabola right there. Now we're going to graph as well. Notice I have a value of A. That's going to change everything. Y minus 1 equals negative 2. I'm factoring that out of there. X squared, I factor in negative. Remember, that's dividing 4 by negative 2, negative 2x. Leave a blank space. Leave a little room there. And now we divide by 2, square it, plus 1. What did I really do? I really did -2 times this and times this and times this. I really did -2. And you're going to miss that if you're not paying attention. Y minus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Y equals -2 times x minus 1 squared plus 3. Oh, got an extra little parenthesis there for some reason, not sure. Vertex, +1, +3. +1, +3. Y-intercept, I can still get that from up here. The y-intercept is 0, 1. Symmetry tells me I will also be there. If I want to grab another point, I can. I'm going to sketch it, call it good. There we go. We got a maximum. We're opening down. This -2 and this -2 are the same thing. Another one with an A of 3. Y minus 8 equals, factor the 3 out. X squared plus 4x, blank space. Leave a little space. Cut it in half. This is the completing the square part right here. +4. What did I really do to the right side of the equation? 3x squared plus 12x plus 12. I really did plus 12. Y plus 4 minus 4 minus 4. Y equals 3 times x plus 2 squared minus 4. Vertex, -2, -4. Remember, the vertex form, we have the minus as part of the equation. So this is really a -2 minus 4. There's the vertex. Here's my y-intercept. Symmetry. I'm 2 away, 2 away. I probably should get another point, but I'm not. If I want to get another point, I can plug it right in here. I could plug -1 in there, f of -1. 3 times -1 plus 2 squared minus 4. 3 times 1 squared minus 4, -1. -1, -1 right here. Symmetry right here. I didn't do too bad. Last thing for today. We're going to write an equation in vertex form. Y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. I need an h and a k. That's the vertex. I know an x and a y. I will solve for a. Your final answer needs an a, an h, and a k. So I'm going to go y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. I find people forget the squared. You're so focused on plugging in, you forget to square. I'd move this over. I'm trying to get a by itself. A times -5 squared. 25. Divide by 25. Divide by 25. A is -4 25ths. Y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. There you have it. Same thing. I would pause it if I were you. Give this a try. HK, XY. Y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. Add the 4. Add the 4. 2 equals a times 1 squared. A is 2. Y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. There you have it. This guy, this is going to be, h is going to be 5, right? So the vertex is at 5 100. This is time. So at 5 seconds, we meet a maximum height of 100, what are we, meters. That's what we're looking at here. This wouldn't work on this type of graph. You should have a graph that goes kind of like this. Here's your 5 seconds and 100. You're going to go up. You're going to come down. There we go. Work on the homework.